Hey guys, what's up? It's Chad. Hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving weekend. Mine was pretty amazing. Went to Vegas, won some money. That's always good, right? Always good to come back with more than you left with. So, especially in Vegas, lost wages. So anyway, let's get caught up on the markets. So what I really wanted to do today was talk to you about sector rotation strategies. But first, let's get a quick update on what's been going on in the markets. In the top left-hand corner of your screen, we have TLT, and you can see they've dropped like a rock. And remember, um, up here we were talking about how they were rolling over, and we thought they would move down. I thought we'd get a little pullback before the move down, but man, it's just been straight down. Um, and then, so from there, let's go over to the S&P 500 because, as you know, the TLT and the S&P 500 are often correlated negatively. So we see this increase in stocks and decrease in TLT. In the bottom right-hand corner is where you have your S&P 500. And that huge increase and this huge decrease has been almost perfectly negatively correlated. Uh, so obviously correlation is not always exact. It's not always the same. And we'll talk about that at a different time. But over the last several weeks, the correlation has been very, very negative. So um, what we find ourselves in right now is the position of a huge spread. So there's a huge spread between the S&P 500 and bonds. So oftentimes what you'll see is a regression from that. So what we'll probably see is a fall in stocks down here in the right-hand corner, and then in the top left-hand corner, probably see a bounce back in bonds. You know, the way this move was, who knows how much it'll bounce back, maybe to this level here, which is about 127.50 on the TLT. That's very possible. And then we'll see what happens. But it looks like we'll probably get a little retracement, move back to the mean on both of these. So on the S&P 500, a move down, and the TLT, a move up. So that's what it looks like. Now the interesting thing is the dollar, the top right-hand corner of your screen. This is the DXY, and look how, man, it's gone straight up too. We're up at 102 on the dollar index. That's unbelievable. And usually what you'll see is a fall in stocks. But like we talked about before, everything is going up. Pretty incredible. So that's a play on growth, a play on interest rates, a play on inflation. Pretty amazing times. One thing I wanted to point out was this jump in oil. So this is today's move was super strong. So crude oil up to around 50. It's pulled back a little bit in the after hours, but all the way up to almost 50. That's a big move. That's on the OPEC news from today. So that plays into the same thing. That will also, increase in crude oil, contributes to inflation, contributes to possible growth, and we'll see. But anyway, so I wanted to talk to you about those things. However, the things I really wanted to talk about today were sectors. So if you guys have heard of sector rotation, you'll have heard of these spider sectors. So the ones I'm putting on the screen now, that's XTN and the XLF in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And you can see these huge moves up. So the XTN is up 14.3% over the last month. And XLF is up 13.9%. Pretty amazing moves for these sectors. So these sectors obviously are leading the S&P 500. So I think I will start giving you guys updates every month. So tomorrow's the first of the month. So every month I'm going to let you know what the top performers are for the month of each sector, and you can, so the thought is that you invest in those sectors with the anticipation of a continued move upward, that they'll continue to lead the S&P 500 sectors. So other sectors have done much worse, even to the negative side, really. But most sectors have been positive, but these are by far the most positive. about 14% each just in the last several weeks. So that, if you want to read more about the sector momentum rotation strategy, you can look it up online. It's all over the place. But I like to quote Mebane Faber. So he has a investment company, basically a money management company. They'll manage your investments for you out here in California. And one of the things he goes by is sector rotation. So you can get, according to his testing, you can get somewhere between 16 and 19% a year just with one trade a month. On the first of every month, you just trade into a different sector. So, so I'm going to start to update you on those at the first of every month. So look forward to those. And we'll see if the rest of the markets come back to normal. Well, come back to the mean, I should say. All right. Well, anyway, have a great rest of your week. You know, we're coming to December, so usually November, December is a great time for stocks, and we will see how it ends up. All right, you guys, take care, and subscribe below, and have a good one.